Hello and welcome back to Stocks 11, and today we're doing what happens when you land at every single place in one session on Fortnite Battle Royale. So to do this, well, I spent a lot of time going to land at places, as you can see, and I went and got kills there, made sure at least I got a kill, and well, as you'll see, I got some really good clips which I'll be showing you. I'm showing you the best of them. This is when I landed at Risky. Don't ignore me trying to get into the chests. Using these crystals, just look what I end up doing. I haven't really experimented too much with these, but I had a lot of fun on this guy right here, as you can see. Slided straight across to him, and then another guy comes to me and say goodbye to him as well. So I had a lot of fun with this. So we went to every different place, and I've probably learned quite a bit from each place, because you know, it's definitely something worth doing. Because obviously, don't keep on going to the same place, because then you won't really know anything new, will you? So I did this all in one night, which is probably a bad decision, since I probably should be revising, since I got advanced exams soon. But I decided to spend some time relaxing doing this, and well, I'll give you some tips on what I found. And well, as you're seeing on the screen, Martyr Town is a good place to land. I'm actually surprised because you get quite a bit of kills. Loot is bad though, so it's just if you can get out there alive, you probably won't have the best loot. But it's a lot of action, and it's actually really underrated, I think. But as you can see, I do just love getting a pump off the start, because you can see a lot of these kills will be with the pump action shotgun, and a lot of them are one shots. So you can just see, this is why I prefer it to the tacky, because the amount of time I one shot people, it's just that's something you just need to get good at, and when you can do it, it is unbelievable. And yeah. Tilted, one of my favourite places to go. We landed at L's, but again, it's tilted. You want to come here for a fun time, not a short time, as they say. No, fun time, not a long time. Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying. And as you can see by the clip, I'm pretty sure I end up dying very quickly. So I think someone comes with the anti-grouse, and I burn a bit of a vegetable. Hit him for 90, but it's not enough. But again, tilted, I like going to the L's. I also go to the Trump Tower, or the castle, and the big one in the middle, because that's a lot of fun. But I go to L's if one actually want to seriously win, or if no one's going to the clock tower, I'll jump there as well. Also heard the basketball court's good, mind you. The only problem with that, you got the low ground on everybody. And then retail. I got a win from retail. I got a win from quite a few of these, but I'll show you some highlights of some clips at the end of games winning, and I'll show you some highlights throughout. So as you can see, I like retail. It's a massive, obviously it was, along with Pleasant, it's one of the biggest places before Tilted came, so I used to go there quite a bit then, and well, you got to go to these big places like Tilted and retail to basically just to get better. It's one of those things, if you don't go and get action, well, you're not going to really improve, and you're not going to get much better, really. So even if you feel like it's pointless, you're not going to win, it's definitely worth, because you're going to win more games as a result of doing this. And junk, well, the problem with that is it's way too far away from zone, so I'd probably just stay away. Okay, now here we are at Loot Lake. This is funny, because when I was a noob, when I first got the game, like many I guess, well, Loot Lake was my favourite place to come. Me and my friend, we'd literally just come here, then we'd hole ourselves up at the bottom of the cave, right at the bottom, and try and wait till the end of the game. No loot or anything. To be fair, it was a lot of fun, but obviously not what you want. Okay, this was another really good kill with Anarchy. I used to go here quite a bit as well when I was a noob. It's not a bad place, you still get a lot, but... And I was trying out the new LMG. I haven't done enough of that. I got a lovely boogie bomb kill here. Again, the boogie bomb's a bit underrated, I think. I love using it whenever I get the opportunity. Obviously, I won't drop a weapon for it, but if I get space, definitely a lot of fun. Definitely something which is actually really overpowered, which probably not enough people use. Okay, and this was one of the wins. I've been searching for a while for this guy. It's been a relatively busy game. As you can see, that build, kind of quite a low build battle. That had been me a bit earlier. Been quite busy, not the biggest amount of kills, that's why I wouldn't put this on the channel, but you know, it was a decent game. And well, I found myself a noob at the end. I just kind of wanted to just get the win, just because I was scared I'd mess up, so I did just finish him in the end. But you know, it was an interesting game. And Haunted's very similar to junk, just don't go there. You'll get half the time zone will be terrible to you. Just stay away. But there are quite a bit of chests now. I think they buffed the amount that are there, since I guess everyone was complaining and no one went there. And then lonely, very similar to junk, haunted. Nothing's here. But as I'm showing you on the screen, this is one of my favourite things to do when I come to lonely. I've seen people do it, so when people actually do land here, they'll be going for the chests right on the top. So if you land right to the bottom or about halfway or just below halfway, you can knock all of these down, and then whoever's on the top will be flung down and you'll get all their loot, which they've collected for you. Sadly, no one was there this time, but it's really funny when you see someone fall to their death. Just gotta get and do that quickly. Fatal's similar to Anarchy, used to go here a bit outdated. I'm actually giving myself a clinger kill here. So I did do all this all in one night. Like, I don't know why I was doing it. I guess I was a bit bored to play normal games. But I found out a lot about the maps and the way I move. Like, I got a lot of wins. My favourite places to land are like retail, salty, pleasant. Oh, this is a really good clip. But yeah, because like you get a lot of action, you get a lot of busyness, and well, just look at this stuff. Like stupid stuff like this happens. There's some guy minigunning. I'm just like trying to get some stupid hunting rifle, and then what happens here? They're pickaxing each other. So I managed to get a little. Well, I think I was very lucky, but very happy with myself. And then the second guy didn't have any ammo, so it was quite an easy kill in the end. And there we go. And Snobby. Great for loot, but for the same reasons, haunted, you know, haunted, junk, lonely, just don't go there. It's just like, you have to run so fast, so I don't find it enjoyable. I wouldn't be able to go here a few times in a day. Like, salty, some days I've been there probably about 30 times, just because like it's in the middle of everything, busy, a lot of action, a lot of fun. And we get another one of those not so great places, Flush Factory. I guess there's decent loot. I've had really good loot here, and then again, like, running. I don't want to be playing a running simulator, if you understand me. Just like, not what I wanted, not what I signed up for. But as you can see, another really low kill game, and I guess I don't know how bored I was, but I went to all the, like, most isolated places all in a row. So if you didn't know, like, if you've been living in a rock, didn't really go to Lucky Landing when it's here, like, you might not have known about this chest in the tree. I think a lot of people do, most people do know about it, but just in case you didn't, well, here it is, and I managed to make a different tree of life with a Portafort. I find that quite funny. This is actually a really fun place to land, Dusty. I enjoyed it, and well, you'll see another clip I got in this right after, where I literally do a across the map rocket launcher. But I have a nice amount of fun with these anti-grav pistols. Pistols? Oh, I'm talking nonsense, aren't I? So jump around, just trying to look for more people because I'm pretty sure I heard other people, and then I'm jumping up, just basically using as much of that as I can. Got the kill. Okay, I was about to try and quit, I was about to kill myself, but then I saw some guy trying to go up to here, so I was there just like, what is he doing? Can I try and RPG him? So I was keeping on firing them, and then I saw that he'd built it up, so I was like, oh, please, please. And then, what do you know? I get the elimination. He's obviously a bit of a noob, didn't block it off, and well, that's a very strange, like, not normal kill, if you get me. Wailing. Home of the sky bases, home of building extreme structures, and that's basically it. There was one like challenge last season we had to come here, and that's probably all I've been for, other than doing sky bases, which I still really enjoy, and like, you gotta love a sky base. Definitely when it comes off. Sadly not too often. But there we go, got the tactical shotgun headshot there. Very satisfying when you do get the one shot with them, because obviously it's not every day. And then salty. This is one of my favourite places. Just there's so much here. In the centre of the map, full of action. There's the vending machines now. You buy Dusty Divot. And that's one of my favourite things to do. A tip: if you land at the bottom, which I do favour, and you hear people breaking the roof, if you can get a shotgun quickly farm enough resources, find some on the floor, and then build up to the top, because the chances are they haven't got a good gun, or, well, you can just catch them by surprise. Not many do it. It's my tip. I get a lot of kills, easy kills by doing it, and definitely worth a shout. This was another win I got quite a bit of kills. This guy I came up against was quite a decent player. A lot of these kills were right at the end. I found myself a llama right before, so I was really happy, to be fair. I love finding llamas. I'm sure everyone does. Makes me really excited. And so this guy's somewhere below me. I'm just like, he's building up. I'm just going to follow him up, because I'm not going to let him get too far away from me. And I can just get above him. And he's in trouble again. But then he keeps on going again. So I'm like, okay, I'll keep on following you, mate. And then I see him trying to build himself out. So I'm like, what is he doing? I'm kind of thinking, like, he's going to start doing the same thing at some point. Then he builds to the side. I shoot him. And then he falls to his death and I get the win. So it's a bit sad I didn't get the kill, but it's a really good win. And another win for my record, which, I always enjoy. Recent Years is another one I really like, but I dislike it at the same time because of the running. Like, I really dislike having to run for the storm. It just kind of annoys me because I just don't like getting killed by the storm as well. That's one thing that just triggers me. And to be honest, it happens way too often. I get into a fight which I'm enjoying too much, just taking my time, not rushing, and what do you know? I'm gone. Best or last, as they say. So I do like Moisty. It's a bit of a joke. Like, I do really enjoy it. Obviously, runnings, that's the problem. But since up there's a lot of loot there. I found out a lot about the map. Mate, I'd probably suggest doing this yourself. Going to each and every place. But otherwise, if you enjoyed this or like me to go to some of the not named places,